Right? What the he's looking this strong over the past year. These years. He ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So now, that's that snack.
You said if a fighter's taking that long out the ring, he could be doing something. Bud ain't take no fight since Madrid off.
Shout out Matt. He's been.
Once camp start, then that's when we're gonna turn everything up.
Boxing experts have raised concerns about Terence Crawford's sudden surge in strength ahead of his highly anticipated bout with Canelo Alvarez. Gervonta Davis has questioned how Crawford has appeared so powerful in recent years, sparking speculation about potential steroid use. As a result, many are now calling for greater transparency before the showdown takes place.
Where we stand right now with Canelo Crawford? Yeah. Is that where we stand with Canelo Crawford? Because you're saying just because both are great, everybody wants to face each other. So is that where we're at right now with Canelo Crawford?
No. Crawford needs the money.
Crawford needs the money?
Yeah, he needs the money.
You think he had a chance to win?
And another thing, bro, I don't be wanting to, how these guys is, then he get hurt against,
Madrimov?
who?
There you talk about Crawford got touched by Madrimov? Is that what you're saying?
No, you got clipped by Gamboa, right?
Yeah,
right? He's looking this strong over the past year. These years. He ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So now, that's that snack shit. I'm telling you. Y'all laugh. I'm telling you. And that guy that a part of it, he been caught before. He went to jail for.
Analysts are beginning to speculate that long periods of inactivity in fighters could indicate the use of performance-enhancing substances. Terence Crawford hasn't fought since his bout with Israel Madrimov, which has led to suspicions about potential PED use. Some believe the extended layoff may be about more than rest or training. However, respected boxing coach Breadman has come to Crawford's defense, insisting that Crawford is a clean athlete. He cites Crawford's discipline.
But you said if a fighter's taking that long out the ring, he could be doing something. Bud ain't take no fight since Madrid off.
Shout out Matt. He's been.
Question.
He gave us
the education. Y'all scared to ask the question. I mean, are you thinking of that behind your mind? Is he ain't fight since Madrimov? He got to build himself up. You specifically saying there's steroids to make your bone density. I mean, sound like an opportunity.
And we've been hearing him associated with snack as well too. Just throwing that out there.
I don't do that.
I'm just saying, some guys, we know how the snack program is viewed.
I don't know how we got on Bud's being on steroids. I don't think Bud is a dirty fighter. I'm not going nowhere near that. I don't even want to be associated with that.
Say less. Say less.
I think Bud is a great fighter. I don't know why he's been out of the ring. I really don't know, but I definitely don't want to suggest that I think that Bud is on any type of PED.
Terence Crawford chose not to take a tune-up fight before facing Canelo Alvarez, believing it could have made things more difficult. Moving up to 168 LEBs is already a massive challenge, and going straight into a bout with someone as skilled as Canelo makes it even riskier. Analysts argue that Crawford may struggle at this higher weight class. Many feel this fight is less about legacy and more about money, with Crawford potentially risking his reputation. The general consensus is that his chances of beating Canelo are slim, making the match feel more like a business move.
Was Terence Crawford going to beat Canelo Alvarez? We need to talk about it. When we look at the guys who've had success with Canelo, we'll look at Bivol, we'll look at Golovkin, we'll look at Floyd, and we'll look at Lara. Yes, I'll throw Lara in there. Why not? I think all these fights are absolutely irrelevant coming into this bout. Some of them are just dated, or some of these guys' style just cannot apply. For example, a guy in Lara. If Crawford wanted to fight how Lara fought Canelo, he would probably gas out in 7 rounds, or if he made it 12, he just wouldn't get that decision. It's that simple. Let's take a guy in Golovkin. Crawford just simply does not have the punching power, nor do I think he has the gas tank at 68. He's not a good enough puncher to try to fight Canelo like Golovkin. He doesn't have the physical traits, even in the chin department. Then you have Floyd Mayweather. Well, both can have a bit of similarities. The speed, reflexes, technical prowess, IQ, timing, counterpunching, lateral movement. It's just too much from Floyd. I don't think Bud could take much from Floyd's game plan to implement it into his own success in September. And then you have Dimitri. The speed, the technical prowess, the IQ, the length is too much. So essentially, Terence Crawford is going to have to beat Canelo in a way that nobody has ever beaten him or gave him any issues in. I'm going to tell you exactly how Crawford's going to fight. He's going to fight like his damn self. It's too late in his career to change up the game plan. It's too late in his career for him to want to change up the game plan, come into a fight of this magnitude with a style he's never fought before. That will be a recipe for disaster. He's going to be more than likely off the back foot. He's going to be looking for counter shots. And I think there will be a point in this fight where he's simply just trying to survive. I like Crawford. He's an amazing pound-for-pound fighter. A different animal at 168. This is one of the greatest of all time. I see win scenarios for him, but I don't see him being realistic. I can see him fighting off the back foot, using his speed, timing, and feet to stay away from Canelo. But that's very, very, very unlikely, damn near impossible.
Crawford has responded to critics who doubt his ability to succeed at a higher weight class. He points out that while Canelo also moved up and suffered a loss, Crawford moved up and won. He uses this to argue that he's capable of rising to the occasion again. Despite skepticism,
They talk all the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that.
Bernie Thoxer, Terence Crawford's trusted coach, has expressed strong confidence ahead of the Canelo fight. He directly challenges Canelo, claiming the Mexican superstar is tailor-made for Crawford's style. According to Bernie, Crawford's skill set, mindset, and fearlessness give him a strategic advantage. He believes Crawford has the mental toughness and tactical brilliance needed to exploit Canelo's weaknesses. This confidence reflects the intense preparation within Crawford's camp and their belief in a winning blueprint. Analysts are beginning to speculate that long periods of inactivity in fighters could indicate the use of performance-enhancing substances. Terence Crawford has...
Well, a lot of people are saying about Crawford's age, but, you know, no boxing, no life, as Canelo would say. And Crawford still, you know, in age, but he ain't took no punishment. He's cautious. You know, he works hard throughout these years. So, you know, of course you're going to, you know, you got to count that in the factor. But in his heart and his mind and his spirit, he's still youthful about boxing. He loves boxing. And this is one way to get him up. You know, he's a challenge guy. He loves a challenge. And Canelo is the biggest challenge you can get. You know, we got to go up 2 weight classes, really 3 weight classes to get a guy like that. Hardest puncher, great counter puncher, tons of experience, undisputed champion, unified champion, a couple of divisions champion. And so we didn't get the Pacquiao or the Mayweather, but we getting Canelo, and nothing comes easy to Team Crawford, and expect us to look good on the 12th. Expect us to come out victorious September 12th.
Oh, we obviously just saw his fight against Skull, and people didn't obviously enjoy it, the back foot boxing from Skull and whatever. Yeah. But what fight can fans expect from Bud? Because a lot of people think that it'll be similar to that or the Charlo fight or whatever like that.
The one thing about Crawford is he got guts. Them bums ain't have no guts. Them bums didn't want to win. Crawford want to win. That's it. It ain't about no belt. It ain't about nothing. You didn't sign the contract. We want to win, and he want to be the best, and he is the best. So that's what's going to be the difference. You know, Crawford got guts. He got a fighting spirit. So when you see Crawford, he going to go in there and get busy with Canelo. Don't you even doubt that. You understand? You ain't never seen Crawford stay on the back foot in no fight in his life. You understand? He the type of guy to go get you. So expect him to go get him. We're going to do everything we can to him. We're going to do whatever we got to do. But one thing you can expect is Crawford is going to step to him. Because you can't beat Canelo going on the back foot forever. You got to go get him. You got to do something. And he better know Crawford is...
Renowned boxing analyst Teddy Atlas offers a nuanced take on the matchup. While acknowledging Canelo's achievements, Atlas argues that Crawford is in a class of his own, real special. He notes that Canelo no longer displays the same level of dominance, pointing to physical decline and less dynamic performances in recent bouts. In contrast, Crawford maintains top-tier speed, precision, and tactical versatility. Atlas raises the key question: can Canelo still compete at an elite level against someone as sharp and hungry as Crawford? Analysts are beginning to speculate that long periods of inactivity in fight.
So he had a few hiccups. He won the fight. He's Terence Crawford. A lot of people say, "Oh, Teddy, you make him so good. You're always saying how great Crawford is." But who's he beating? He unified the what was his first division? Lightweight. Then he unified the junior. Then he unified the junior welter, then he unified the welter. I think I got the weight classes right. It doesn't matter. He unified like 3 different weight classes. He moved up in weight. Guys are tired of me saying it. I look at him. Look, Canelo's special too. I get it. And he's bigger. I get that too. And everyone's going to say, well, after Madrimov fight again, had a couple hiccups. Now he's stepping up another weight class. Now he's got to fight Canelo, who's even bigger, stronger, better puncher, a unified champion that he's been, all of that stuff. He's not going to be able to handle it. I asked this question. See, I go to the other side. I say, okay, yeah, can Canelo handle the smaller guy who's going to be faster, who's going to be slicker, who's going to be better defensively, who's going to have better legs, who's going to be able sometimes Canelo at this point in his career can slow down a little bit.
Terence Crawford exudes calm confidence as he prepares for the fight. Speaking openly about his training, he assures that once camp begins, he will be fully prepared to deliver his best performance. His mindset reflects a sharp focus on both mental and physical readiness. Crawford believes that proper preparation will allow him to neutralize Canelo's strengths and execute a winning strategy. His composure suggests that he is unfazed by Canelo's reputation or the high stakes of the bout. Renowned boxing analyst Teddy Atlas offers a nuanced take on the matchup. While acknowledging Canelo's
against Israel Madrimov, how do you view that performance? And I guess what lessons, if any, can you take into your next fight against Canelo?
I thought it was a great performance. I thought I did what I wanted in the ring. I thought I picked it up when I wanted to. I thought I banged when I wanted to, boxed real well. I don't take nothing from it, because styles make fights, and Canelo has a different style than Israel Madrimov. So, we just go from there.
Did you notice any differences in yourself, your ability to carry power or take a shot or anything like that?
Not at all.
Veteran boxing journalists Chris Mannix and Mora have analyzed Canelo's current career trajectory, highlighting how his focus has shifted toward business ventures. This has led to speculation that his physical conditioning and training intensity may have diminished compared to earlier in his career. While they still recognize Canelo as a pound-for-pound great, they warn that outside distractions could affect his sharpness. This duality raises uncertainty. Can Canelo maintain the relentless edge needed to overcome a prime Crawford? Bernie Thoxer, Terence Crawford's trusted coach, has expressed strong confidence ahead of the Canelo fight. He directly challenges Canelo
than he once did. Canelo at one point was an elite pound-for-pound talent, a take-on-all-comers type of guy. Now, Bob says he looks at Canelo as more of a businessman. Now, this is not an original take. A lot of people have been saying stuff similar since Canelo decided not to take a fight against David Benavidez. But what do you think? Is Canelo right now a boxer, or is he a businessman?
I would agree with Bob Arum. I think he's more of a businessman than a boxer, but that's what happens when you're a pay-per-view star. I mean, if you look back at all the big stars, I mean, if I go back to Mike Tyson in the 90s when he got out of jail, he was selective with his opponents. Oscar De La Hoya, in between the monsters that he fought, he had guys like, David Kamau and Patrick Carpentier and many others. So I just think Canelo's taking a page from that book. There's still solid names on the resume. So when you look at the name, 20 years from now, you're just going to see an undefeated record, and the fact that he was a title holder in the opponents that Canelo has. There's still former champions or champions with excellent resumes. And yeah, they're calculated risks now. But whenever you're that long in the tooth, like Canelo, with over, he's 35 years old with well over 65 fights as a professional. I just think he earned that right. He earned that right to be picking and choosing whoever he wants to fight at this stage of his career. And if selected right, in the right areas on the right date, you know, at the right time, I think fans are going to support him. Fans are always going to support stars.
Strategists and fans agree that Crawford's best path to victory lies in maintaining his speed and controlling the ring's tempo. By keeping the fight in the center and staying mobile, Crawford can use his superior footwork and counterpunching to frustrate Canelo. This strategy depends on stamina, sharp reflexes, and discipline, qualities Crawford has consistently shown. If he executes this plan effectively, analysts believe his chances of winning increase significantly. Boxing experts have raised concerns about Terence Crawford's sudden surge in strength ahead of his highly anticipated
I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out, from Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does.
Billy Joe.
Does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is night and day.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo going?
A tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching him, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.